Hey there guys, and here it is, the 33.0 update that we've been waiting for so long, and if you think that this is just another version with minor fixes, then you are very much mistaken, because this is perhaps the most extensive and crazy update that has ever been released in the game. It added tools, weapons and new mechanics that completely change the way we are used to play. Now you can cut, saw and destroy anything with realistic physics and a bunch of effects. And you know what's the coolest thing? It doesn't feel like just another feature, it's a whole new level of gameplay. But don't rush to fast forward, it gets even more interesting, because at the end, I'll show you a detail that seems to have gone unnoticed by anyone. The first thing that just can't be ignored is the new cutting tool. It looks pretty simple, a regular icon, but it works just brilliantly. Now you can take any object, draw a line on it, and it will be cut exactly along this line with perfectly calibrated physics. I tried to make a cut at an angle and both parts really fall, bounce, as if they have their own weight, and you know what's amazing? It works with all objects, NPCs, cars, mechanisms, even whole buildings. At some point, I just cut everything for 10 minutes in a row because it looks hypnotic. Each cut is unique, and you can do whole experiments what will happen if you cut an NPC diagonally or, for example, in half with a chair. Next up is the absolute monster of this update, the blade launcher. This is a weapon that fires actual blades. When I first tested it, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The blades don't just fly out of the barrel, they literally cut through everything in their path, leaving a perfectly smooth edge. If you shoot at a wall, it gets sliced open. If you shoot at a person, their body explodes. And when you turn on the slow motion and watch the blade sink in, it's just magic. I'm sure half of the YouTube videos will now be about experimenting with this weapon. Especially when used in conjunction with the new cutting tool, it's a perfect duo. But if the blade launcher is crazy, then the energy saber is style. This laser sword looks like a direct reference to Star Wars, and it works exactly as we always wanted it to. You pick it up, swing it, and everything it touches is instantly cut. It doesn't matter if it's metal, wood, or an NPC, the result is always equally impressive. The cut remains perfectly straight, as if the object has passed through a plasma cutter. It looks especially cool in the dark. The sword glows, illuminating everything around you, and you feel like a real Jedi. I tried fighting NPCs, and it was epic. The sparks, the light, and the realistic sounds are all done with great attention to detail. Another detail that not everyone notices right away is the new design of the settings. Previously, the menu was quite simple, but now it looks much neater, more modern, and visually pleasing. Everything is aligned, the buttons are smoother, the font is more readable, and the color scheme is softer. It may seem like a small detail, but these small details create a sense of a cleaner and more enjoyable game. This is especially noticeable when you frequently access the settings, as it no longer irritates you but rather pleases the eye. And now the most mysterious part of the update, new mechanisms. They added really a lot, and I'm not kidding when I say that you can get lost in them. Honestly, I still haven't figured out how to use them and what you can do with them, so if you know, please write in the comments. So, update 33.0 is not just an update, it's a real step into the future of the game. The cutting tool, blade launcher, energy saber, redesigned menu, and new mechanisms all make the game fresh, dynamic, and insanely customizable. Now, you can't just destroy, you can create, experiment, and test the laws of physics. But the most interesting part is that I'm sure there's a hidden secret in these new mechanisms or tools that no one has discovered yet. It is possible that there is a combination that opens a hidden item or Easter egg. Therefore, I am already preparing a separate video where I will try to connect energy saber, blade launcher, and new devices and check if this does not activate something unusual. And you, if you want to see this experiment, be sure to like, subscribe, and write in the comments your guesses, what the developers could hide, because, as experience shows, even when it seems that we already know everything, there is always another secret in the game which is just waiting to be found.